Well, what is going on, everybody? This is Craig, and I'm here drinking a nice can of Pepsi, as I like to do, so, yeah, come at me, bro. Anyway, back for the 5th episode, is it, of the random Ultimate Team thing. Starting off this episode by looking for a player, when I eventually do it. Am I going to do it? There we go. Getting number 19, I end up getting Marko Vucinic, very good player. Haven't used him that much on this game. I had him on the last game, I think I had him on the game before as well. He's a very good player, so I was pretty happy with that. Also, just point out now, like in the later episodes, I've just started searching for gold players, because I'm at the point now where I need like better players. I need to bring the rating up with the team, because like at 3.5 star, which I think I am at this episode here, I might be in the next one as well. But 3.5 star teams, you end up getting against them, you know, like quote unquote sweaty teams that people like to make with, like, you know, all the bronze players and then like a few golds in there that are really difficult to play against. And yeah, just don't want to be playing against them. So I've just started searching for golds. And also just it kind of annoying when you search for a player and you end up getting like bronzes that cost like, you know, 500, 600 coins. You're just like, yeah, I could have had a decent player for that amount. But going back to what just happened, I got a Bentner as well, who is an absolute terrible player, and yeah, I don't use him very much in this series. I think I end up discarding him by the end of this episode, so spoiler alert. But anyway, I come across this team here. He's got a what is it? It's all Liga BBVA, and I think he's got 1 or 2 Spanish players in there that play in like the Greek or the Belgian league. So he's got a pretty good team. I don't really like the silvers in the Spanish league though. I think the like the German one is, or the French one is better, but that's just my opinion. I take an early lead in this game, and I'm up to 3-0 before half time. Hoyle it with a nice finish there, and an even nicer celebration running into the net over and over again. And there's the salmon. Sorry, just having a drink of Pepsi there. Pretty nice goal. I like the ones where you sort of cross it in, but it's not really a cross, it's more like a lob over players. I don't know, I think it's just it looks nice, so you have a nice build up play. So yeah, I quite enjoyed that goal, and that's how it finished. I didn't do much in the next half, so I'm sorry. After that, we're going back on the random number generator, and I get 23, which is this guy. I think it's Parallo. At first I thought, oh god, he's not great, but you know, he's an Italian player in my formation in the Serie A, and he actually turns out to be really good. Like, you know, he plays pretty well. All his stats are pretty, what would you call it, like consistent. They're all like 70s and that. So you know, he brings the chemistry up quite a bit, which is nice. Next game here, this guy's got pretty much all Premier League side except for Raul, and a lot of them are silvers. You know, not great, but it's not a bad team at all. That was a strange foul there, because my player got fouled and then it looked like I sort of like tripped him up on it, like a chop block or something, like I'm Ric Flair. Woo! But put Vucinic on the free kick, and that's a pretty nice free kick in my opinion, you know, straight in the top corner. Fair bit of power. I'll be honest, it was quite lucky that, because I mean, I'll probably try that, you know, 5 times in a row and, you know, it won't go in. So, I mean, especially with players, I think he only has about 75, 78 free kick accuracy, so yeah, that was pretty lucky. And that was a nice goal from Raul there. I was kind of annoyed that he got through my players, because look at him there, he looks pretty quick, but I'm sure he has only got like 50 odd pairs. But that was a really nice goal, like around the keeper top corner. So I was not angry about conceding that. I was just like, wow, that was a nice finish. We got a badass over here. I somehow get a penalty there. Even looking back on that, I'm not really sure what happens. Does he just sort of like catch the player while he's shooting? I don't know. The ball was like out anyway, so I don't really know why it's a penalty. But Vucinic stepping up, gets his brace. Not the greatest penalty you'll ever see, but his keeper didn't move. Probably thought it was going to go down the middle, so can't blame him. A lot of people go down the middle. Here, Dzeko. Is it Dzeko? Gets in front. Oh, it's Higuain. That was it. Yeah, he brought on some players. I was not happy with it, because I hate when people bring on players, and he waited till like later in the game to do it, which made, I think he waited till half time to do it, which made no sense. He probably thought he'd be winning by now, and because of that goal and because of him bringing on players, I scored an absolutely disgusting tramp. Looking back on it, I'm not happy, but I was angry at this point. And then later on, you know, I'd say right on the cusp of the game, Bentner scores. So I suppose the tramp didn't really matter. I think getting a goal by Nicholas Bentner would be more humiliating in my opinion. So didn't really make a difference in the end. I would have won anyway, but yeah, I apologise to that guy because it was a bit of the douchebag thing to do. I have a nice little sip of Pepsi, but anyway, I'm moving on to the next game, and I'm playing my friend Graham here because we play each other quite a lot, and well, he's probably like the only person I play on my main account, just play a friend and that. But whenever we play, there always seems to be like some sort of controversial decision or funny moment, or it's just like a good match most of the time. So I was like, I'll play him, you know, even if I lose or I win, I'll get some coins, which is good. And I'll have fun doing it. So he takes the lead with Ben Arthur. Pretty nice finish. Ben Arthur has got some like a really nice like a, what would you call, like finesse shot, placement shot, I don't know, it's just really nice. But Hoylett doing a little bit of dribbling, and he brings us back 1-1. Then I think I mentioned this in an earlier episode about playing the high line, like ultra attacking and team pressing. Like you can see there, and in the next few goals, like how much room his defence are giving me. Like here, look at where his defenders are. They are nowhere near. When you've got people like Hoylett and Ben, they've got like nearly 90 pace or over 90 pace. You don't want that at all. So yeah, at this point, I'm just sort of ripping him apart. And I think I score one more sort of similar. I mean, his defence is a bit closer there, but they're not going to catch up to Hoylett. I think he's got Taylor and Colaccini, who aren't the slowest defenders, but they're nowhere near the quickest in the game. So yeah, it's pretty easy for Hoylett to run past them there. Excuse me. But in the second half, I remember he changed it. I think he took off the team pressing and that, or the offside trap, whatever one it is, and he did a lot better. He scores a nice goal with Demba Ba there, right in the corner. Nothing Adler can do. I ended up getting a player sent off there. Doesn't really make too much of a difference because he was just one of the bronze players. But 10 men against 11 men. You hope you can hold on, and well, you'll see what happens. This is the that famous goal. I say famous just from that I put up the other day. Tiote having a shot from about 40 yards out, hits off Demba's shoulder blade or the air around him or something. I don't know. He's got like a weird hitbox around him. Adler's going one way, the ball's going the other way, and it just sort of rolls into the bottom corner, and that's just. We were absolutely howling at that point. I mean, I've never seen a goal that stupid before, but I ended up winning. I wouldn't have mind losing that goal because it was hilarious. Also, just quickly note, look at Adler. He's got some weird face and he's got weird hair. He's got like a Skrillex cut, but it's not. I don't know. It's just he looks really weird compared to his pitch. That's all I can say. And yeah, so I advanced with some coins there. I'm not sure how many coins I got at this point. I've got like 1,000 or something. So I ended up discarding a few of my bronze players after that game. I didn't show it because I don't know what reason, but I ended up getting the this Italian guy here. He was the player that I discarded at the end of that game, so I was like, oh, that's pretty good, because the one I had was out of contract and it wasn't in the right formation. So I was like, for 200 coins or whatever, that's not bad. Bringing the chemistry up is pretty crucial at this point, because I don't know, you just want over 90 chemistry, otherwise your players act like complete idiots. They're just like, I don't know what football is, even though I'm a professional football player. And I think this guy here is just like a random bronze player that, I don't really want, but yeah, it's a Ukrainian guy. Speaking of Ukraine though, about the leagues as well in this game, like they should put the Ukrainian league in the game, because I was looking like the other day at like league rankings and like what are the best leagues in the world, and like the Ukrainian one, like I don't know what the hell they judge it on, but it's like the 7th highest in the world, or like it's in the top 10 like best leagues or whatever. So they should put that in if like the Korean league is in and that. Just in my opinion, because I got some good players in there, some decent teams. I would love a Shevchenko. Just saying. But that's the end of the episode, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and as always,